easy go.
Right guys, this is going to be a Prestige solo again. We've done the Warlock and Hunter, so we'll do a tie-in run this time. I'll show you my armor, exotic subclass and card and stuff. I won't go in depth with the subclass as I run the same every time. So it's going to be Thermite, Grenade, Rally Barricade and Top Tree. As for armor, I chose Armentarium for double Thermite. You could opt to keep your super and use Hall of Fire, which would actually work really well as well. But I plan on using my super, so I went with Armentarium instead. Masterwork armor as well. Our primary will be Better Devils, as per usual. Different series we're running, different heavies, different specials. Seems though Polaris Lance is now finally being masterworked this week. Which I did earlier. I thought I would do it in a Nightfall solo, see what it's like, see what the gun's like. So those that haven't got it or maybe don't know, once you masterwork this gun you'll get Firefly on top of its other perks, which is kind of nice. It actually flows well. As its main perk basically means that you need to land 4 precision hits. It'll then get a supercharged shot on the 5th shot. Like it says there, which you'll see more in the Nightfall solo itself. These are just general perks. It's kind of nice that it has Zen Moment on it as well. As for our heavy slot, I didn't really know what to run. I didn't want to run rockets. I didn't want a linear. So I thought I would do a sniper, and I thought I'd do the Arkelos. So the Arkelos sniper, which is the Escalation Protocol one. It has a lot of recoil on it, you'll see, but it's probably the best legendary sniper in the game, I think, for PvE. So it has set of rounds like all the other Arkelos weapons. Its main 2 perks are triple tap and box breathing. So it's nice that it has triple tap on it, but this box breathing is basically what the Darcy has on it. It's named something else, but it works slightly different. So the Darcy one, you have to have your reticle over an enemy, and it takes like a second or something to then proc. The gun will let you know when it's procced, and then you can start getting your increased damage. With this sniper, it's not like that. You've got to aim down sights for 3 seconds to then get the box breathing to proc. So it's like harder to get used to, but once you get used to it, I mean, I think I'd rather run this than Darcy. There'll be people tell me that Darcy does higher damage. I'm not sure because I haven't done the numbers on it, but I do know that this sniper's really good. The thing with Darcy is you can't change the burn. On this gun you can change the burn. If you are running Escalation Protocol and you have somebody with a tractor cannon, you can change your sniper to void, can't you? Darcy can't do that. It's an excellent sniper in my books. As for the Nightfall card, we'll be running no handicap, solar singe, heavyweight and extinguish. Okay, so with the Titan run, you'll find this particular one was pretty slow as far as Nightfalls go. Mainly because we're not using high aggressive weapons, we're using slow weapons. But the point of this Nightfall is to try something new, something different. We could blow through it in 15 minutes if we wanted, but yeah, I wanted to try something different. So with this section, the intro, a sniper is not the best. weapon to use. Like I said, a high aggressive weapon's really good. Clearing out all these mages. Because we weren't using the best weapons as well, I took one plate at a time. So you can take 2 plates at a time. You can collect one, then run over. Not only that, we're on Solar Singe, which makes 80% of the ads dangerous because you're fighting Rex Goblins, Hobgoblins, they all do solar. Those snipers, you need to take them out. If you don't take them out quickly, and they double snipe you, then it's over. I don't take advantage of the box breathing on the intro. Not really necessary. It's not until the boss where we start, or later on where we start using that. But once you've collected the second plate, there'll be 4 goblins. You need to kill 2 or 3 of them, which will spawn in the next wave, which will be 2 Minotaur mages and a bunch of goblins. Because I was using long range weapons, I come up here. As the ads will kind of sit in your near, it's a pretty good spot actually. If you're struggling down below, come up here. Plus it was hard for me to get the critical hits with the goblins because they crouched their crit spot, which is annoying. Right now I'm trying to take down this Minotaur's shield so then I can snipe him. I do like sniping in Do 2, but there's still too much flinch on snipers. I like what they've done with them, but there's definitely still too much flinch. For PvE, I'm not talking PvP. I don't never talk about PvP. I'm not sure about that. For PvE, there's still too much flinch.
So, what can we expect from this place?
Once everything's down, do a quick ammo run as well. So you're leaving with max heavy and good on ammo. Ammo is really important. All ammo, to be honest, in this one. If you don't have any better devils, you're stuck with just a high rate, a really slow firing scout rifle. If you have better devils and no scout rifle ammo, then you're screwed for harpies because there's a lot of shielded harpies. If you have no heavy at the boss, for example, the boss is going to be really slow. So ammo is important on this Nightfall. It's good to manage it each room. With this room as well, there's 2 ways you could have dealt with it. You could have sniped the 2 snipers and then ran through and saved a super. But what I preferred to do was just use the ramp with the sparrow like you've seen me do and then pop a super to get through. Reason being is there's 2 snipers. If you don't kill them and you're not in a super, you will die more than likely. That's why I've done that. Plus I don't need a super right away for this room. I can start working on these 2 major harpies first before we start to deal with all the goblins coming up. This is where the Polaris comes in strong, I guess. When the shield has been taken down, it absolutely demolishes mages. Really good for that. It's 10 out of 10 for that. My problem with it is that you can't get triple tap to proc on a shielded enemy, which you can't with any energy weapon, so it's not just unique to the Polaris. But to me that's the whole point of it. It's a slow firing scout rifle that has triple tap on it so that you don't have to reload much, plus it has the 5th shot. If they were going to do it, honestly I'd rather it was a kinetic, but I know you can't have Firefly on kinetic weapons, so it's kind of weird. It doesn't feel really powerful because it's meant to be an energy weapon, and I know that you're meant to match the energy weapon to the shield. That's more important now. They updated that. The only thing is, it doesn't feel powerful. It's meant to fit. You should the way they could sort it is just allow it to have triple tap to proc on a shielded enemy. My opinion. just make all. Give energy weapons a precision modifier. If you're getting critical hits while an enemy's in the shield, then you take more of their shield off. In my eyes, that's what it should be. And with your Polaris, then you can get your triple tap to proc, and then it wouldn't be so bad for taking down shielded enemies, because not every enemy has solar shields on. Other than that though, against non-shielded enemies, it's great. Fantastic. So we have a super to use also, which I'm going to save for the harpies at the back of the room. Mainly because I want to kind of save on energy weapon ammo, and you need a ton of it to take them all down. Sometimes you won't get the drops that I want, and you do need energy weapon ammo for later on. So I ended up saving a super for all these harpies. Like I said earlier, having all ammo types is important. Try not to confront all the harpies all at once when you're doing your... you try to take them all out. Just kind of make sure that you kind of take one at a time, especially if it's mages. Or you can use barricades and stuff to help out. If you are running a Titan run like me, and you're on Solar Singe, and you're not wanting to use Polaris for whatever reason, then I would advise running a Arc Energy Scout. Because of that many Arc Shields, or just any Arc Energy weapon for that matter. Just any Arc Energy weapon, just to deal with all the shields, because it just takes so long. That's part of the reason why this run was quite slow to finish. With this section here with the drop, just make sure you time it. You're not used, you just have to practice it if you can. What you can do is take extinguish off. Practice that bit every so often. So that if you do die, you'll spawn up at the same point, and you can just practice the timing on that drop. So with this section, the plates, the free plate room, you want to go ahead and take out all snipers first. And then you can start taking out the harpies. This is what I was meaning about feeling, doesn't feel very powerful, and this is with Solar Singe on as well. I guess it's just that update that they done where you have to match weapons, which is a good idea to be honest, because then you're thinking about what you're bringing to something. It just doesn't help out guns like this that are specific, you know. With my Mananin, I have 3 of each, and I still consider that the best scout rifle in the game, and it's not exotic. So I think you can't look at the Polaris like that. You've got to look at it, well, it's a unique weapon, is it decent for what it's meant to do? And it is. But once you've taken out all the ads, once you push up so far, the next wave of ads will spawn in. While they are spawning in, take the left plate. You can make this room easy or hard for yourself. The easy way is to collect one plate, clear out all the ads, and then take 2 plates at the same time on the next round. And what I'm doing right here is, I was just experimenting first time in box breathing just to see what it does. The aim down sights, 3 seconds, it'll tell you that it's procced. I was wanting to see what damage I could get on these hydras. I didn't see that number there, but I know it was quite a lot. 23k Jeez, quite a lot. Quite a lot for that. Once you've taken out the 2 Hydras, you'll then have a bunch of harpies and whatnot to take out. This is probably a good time to use your super, as we're not going to need our super for a while after this room. It's probably a good time to use it, rather than not using it at all. Like going with a mountain point, just to get the most out of my super. Try and take out all Minotaurs if you can. All Minotaurs and as many harpies as you can, because they're the shielded enemies. The goblins are easily taken out, although they are dangerous with them having no shields. So you're saving on your energy weapon again. So once you've taken the first plate and all the adds, come to this right side. As soon as it's telling you that it's been collected, jump to middle, top mid. You can literally collect this plate, just stand, the Hydra won't notice you. Once collected the plate, just come back a bit, as the door takes forever to open. The reason is if you just stand there, you're going to get wrecked.
12 times and counting. Here, I'll patch him in. Impossible. Impossible.
This here, for me, this arc door is really hard, so I actually take out all the adds back here. Just because I don't want to get sniped while I'm trying to go through the arc beams. Yeah, these arc beams here seem to have the most RNG out of all of them. I like to try and go left, right in the left corner when you can. Fans, they're not too bad. Just make sure you time it well, and you usually get through no problem.
And I'm not sure which I can use to guide you. Existential clarity.
So first things first, with this room, this is the last major room that we're doing. You want to take out both snipers, priority every time. Once you've done that, you'll have 2 goblins to your right and left. Usually, wasn't there. Oh, now on this run, okay, this was interesting. So the Minotaur rushed me, which I'm telling you never happens. It's the first time it's happened in like 7 or 8 runs of different times, me trying different loadouts. The Minotaur never rushes you, so I had a hard time with this. Generally you'll sit by where the tower scannable is. This time it didn't, so use your nades, use a barricade to blind him, use heavy, whatever, if he does rush you like that. So imagine you've killed him in middle, because that's usually what will happen. You'll then take out the rest of the adds in middle, and you'll have a Cyclops on the left and right. Now, on our Warlock run, it was essential to take them out as soon as, but because we're on Solar Singe and they do Void, it's not as bad. They can't one-shot you, but they can get you weak. I'm really surprised with Polaris. It absolutely wrecks Cyclops. Wrecks them. Yeah, that's where it comes strong, when you're against non-shielded enemies like this. And it's really satisfying to use. I do like it. I think with Nightfalls where you got to sit back a lot and Solar Singe is favourable, I will probably use this gun. Sometimes. Once you've taken out both Cyclopses, you'll have 2 Minotaurs, one below, one on our floor. You want to take the one on our floor first because he's the one that mainly gives you aggro. My idea is to try and get his shield down with Polaris and then just wreck him once you get that down. There is a load of goblins below us, but we're not going to take them out. The Minotaur, you must take him out though, I would say. So once you're happy and all the adds are down, scan your first tower, then push up And this is the next wave of ads. That's the way I like to deal with it. And to come over to the right side tower, you could do left. Mountain point also gives an area of effect. So if you mountain point an area of ads, it will debuff them all in a certain radius. The idea of that there was to try and clear out middle as much as we could and one of the towers. The other tower we can scout down. You can use so much heavy. If you've had a lot of heavy drops, you know, by all means use more heavy. I didn't get many drops, plus I wasted a ton of heavy on that first Minotaur that rushed me. You definitely want full heavy going into this boss fight, no matter what heavy you've chose. Unless it's the shotgun. The shotgun you only need like, you can one phase in with literally half your ammo. Now we're just taking out this last Minotaur. Once we've done that, we're kind of done with this room. Now what I wanted to do is scan the middle tower next, because that's, you have a load of ads, goblins spawn, which is dangerous for us. You need to scan it and then get out there as quick as you can. Then you can scan the two remaining towers, which aren't dangerous because we've taken out all the ads, of course. Now we're just kind of waiting for all the towers to scan. You don't need to take out the Hydra at the back either. I would take him out if you're struggling for heavy and you had no heavy drops. Now we're on to the boss fight.
What pit? There is no pit in the Pyramidion.
So this is where we try to take advantage of Oxbrave, and these snipes aren't perfect. I could have got better damage out, definitely. It's just it's a really high recoil sniper. I do like it, but really high recoil. So once we've collected the plate, I come back here, do a barricade. And then aim down sides, try and get the box breathing by the time he turns round. And then try and get the snipes in you can. Get your box breathing again, and then you can snipe him again. That gets him 2/3, or just above 2/3. If I'd hit more snipes, then he could have been even lower. The thing is though, if you're too perfect, which I have been on another run where I hit all my snipes, I actually broke his head while he was in his room. That's a big no-no, because he'll then come and rush you and he'll be immune, which will just ruin your run. You won't be able to collect the plates, it's solar singe, you won't survive. So not hitting every snipe, you know, if you're missing one or two, it's okay. That's what I'm trying to say. Now I can manipulate him to stop him from doing his purple blast if you just go in and out like that. Because if you just constantly hide like I am now, he'll do his blasts, whereas if you dip in and out between his snipes, stop him from doing his blast. We scout these ads from a distance. One or two will hide. If the ads do hide, I'll show you a position where you can go. On that particular time they didn't hide, but if they do, you come here. You come here, then the ads will come round, which you'll see on the next one. I'm doing the same again. I'm manipulating him so that he doesn't do his blast. He's trying to snipe me, then he misses, tries to snipe me. So here I try to get extra 2 cheeky shots in, just to try and get him lower. That's what, 17k there, headshot. So now he's below 1/3. With these next two plates, they are dangerous, but the Polaris is really good actually. When you get the Firefly to be proccing and the 5th shot to proc a lot. This Minotaur can be hard work, so I like to come over here, as he's less likely to hit you. Our goal is to try and take out the goblins and leave the Minotaur till the end. Mainly because his shield just takes so long to take down. So if you're trying to hit him while the goblins are hitting you and he's hitting you, and if the boss snipes you, then that can cause wipes. Now in our case we've used all our heavy, so before you collect the plate, make sure you collect all your heavy and your drops. Which we do need it for the last phase of damage. So this plate is a little harder, mainly because there's 2 Minotaurs rather than 1. So I like to double nade that. I do a barricade behind this rock, and then just try and scout down the Minotaurs as much as you can. Just helps out to do as much damage to them as you can, so that you don't die on this bit. Because if they're both hitting you with the void, and you end up moving in the wrong spot for the boss, he could snipe you. Which one snipe off the boss will get you just above the red. So 2 snipes off him, you're dead. If you're slightly weak and he hits you, you'll be dead. This spot's a good place as well to stand, if any ads were hiding. Now there is a whole other portion of this fight, but we don't end up doing it because we end up killing him before that. To advise that you do as well, because heavyweight's on, take advantage of it. You want to try and collect this plate with full health, so that's why I jumped off. Now because of the damage we've dealt, he's going to teleport to back middle, so I do a barricade straight away. I aim down sights for Brock's breathing. Try and get damage in. Now we're trying to get him down. End up losing my box breathing there by accident. It's okay, we have a backup super for that. And that's the Titan run. Not to say that this is hard, I was just wanting to use different weapons to see what it's like. The sniper, really good. Polaris lance, really good, but they could do something with it. I guess it's... I mean, overall, it's really good on major damage, I would say. Fun weapon to use, but hope you enjoy anyway. Thank you.